Yo, the sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, then we might as well shine together. Better now than never, business before pleasure. P. Diddy and the fam, who you know do it better. Yeah, right, no matter what, be airtight. So when you hear something, make sure you hear it right. Don't make an ass out of yourself by assuming our music keeps you moving. What are you proving? You know that I'm 2 levels above you, baby. Hug me, baby, I'ma make you love me, baby. Talking crazy ain't gonna get you nothing but choke. And that jealousy is only gonna leave you broke. So the only thing left now is God for these cats. And babe, you know you're too hard for these cats. I'ma win cause I'm too smart for these cats. While they making up facts, we waking up flat.
Media said sex trafficking. The blogs said karma. But on May 12th, inside a Manhattan courtroom, the jury didn't get memes. They got allegations. The feds came out strong, calling Diddy a mogul who ran a 20-year criminal enterprise built on fear, freak-offs, and female control. But is that what they proved or just what they promised? This is Exhibit A, the truth behind the Diddy verdict. The first voice the jury hears is Assistant U.S. Attorney Emily Johnson, calm, low-pitched, but sharp like a knife. She tells the jury, this is Sean Combs. To the public, he was Puff Daddy or Diddy, a cultural icon. But there was another side, a side that ran a criminal enterprise. And from there, she lays it out like a bad boy track list. Kidnapping, arson, drug trafficking, bribery, obstruction, sex trafficking. Her exact words, these are just some of the crimes the defendant and his inner circle committed again and again. Now it hit hard. She never raised her voice. But in that freezing overflow room, the tension builds. She's not just naming charges. She's framing Diddy like a mob boss. Cassie enters the chat. Johnson says, let's start with just one night. The defendant was on the hunt for his girlfriend, a woman named Cassie. He finds out she's seeing someone else, grabs a gun, wakes up an employee, forces her into a SUV, drives to a man's house and breaks in. Nobody's there. Later, he finds Cassie and beats her. Her words? He beat her brutally, kicking her in the back and flinging her around like a rag doll. And then he told Cassie that if she defied him again, he would publicly release the videos of her having sex with male escorts that he kept as blackmail. It was disturbing, but it also didn't come with names, timestamps, or context. That's not what an opening is for. This was just storytelling, but the tone was clear. Diddy wasn't just messy, he was dangerous. Next came the freak offs. Johnson tells the jury the defendant used his inner circle and company resources to sexually exploit multiple women, including women he forced and manipulated into having sex with male escorts while he watched and recorded it. Diddy picks the hotel, pays the escorts, directs the scene, tells the women what to wear, records it all. She says the drugs weren't just a part of the scene, they were a method of control. Then Johnson brings in Jane, a single mom, met Diddy in 2020. She falls for him fast. For the first few months, it's just the two of them. Then, one night, after sex and ecstasy, he tells her about freak-offs. She agrees, trying to make him happy. According to Johnson, Diddy takes her to a hotel that's already prepped. Escorts on the way. He walks her through the entire encounter. Jane thinks it's a one-time thing, but it's not. Over time, she helps plan more, reaches out to escorts, takes drugs to stay up and keep going. Then this. She wanted the escorts to wear condoms, but many times the defendant did not let them. She vomited after sex with one escort. The defendant told her to hurry up and get back in the room because another escort was waiting. That line stuck with everybody. She delivered it like a bomb. Tenny Garrigo steps forward, cool and steady. She says, Sean Combs is a complicated man, but this is not a complicated case. She tells the jury, this case is about love, jealousy, infidelity, and money. It's about voluntary adult choices made by capable adults. And then she cuts through all the noise. The government is trying to turn those relationships into a racketeering case, a prostitution case, a sex trafficking case. It will not work. Her tone, not defensive, strategic. She says no witnesses will testify to being part of a RICO conspiracy. And she addresses the obvious. There's been a whole lot of noise around this case, whether it was civil suits, headlines, social media, but none of that is evidence. The truth starts here. She lays out Diddy's rise, Harlem, music, business, says people were drawn to him for opportunity, clout, and access. She admits he's not perfect. She says Sean Combs has a temper. He can be jealous. He's made mistakes. You may even think he's a jerk, but he's not charged with being a jerk. He's charged with running a criminal enterprise. That was a wrap for the opening statements. I'd just heard two arguments, one designed to shock, the other designed to ground. No evidence presented yet, no witnesses sworn in, but I was watching, writing, tracking every word because both sides came to win and day one wasn't over